If you're interested in how AI can be used to help with reportable incidents under the NDIS, then this video is for you. We go through a demo where we add an incident, show how AI can categorize it as reportable to the NDIS Commission, provide notification timeframes, and draft a notification, all while we maintain control to review and edit as we see fit. Let's walk through how this works. First, let's start by adding some incident data. Of course, all the names and the scenario here is entirely made up and is not real. So in this example, for the new incident, the worker name is David Okafor. Participant is Sarah Shen. This happened at this SIL residence. And let's see what happened. So it says, I was assisting Sarah with her morning routine. I was helping her transfer from her wheelchair to the shower chair using the manual hoist. The sling was not correctly positioned before I initiated the lift. Sarah slipped through the sling mid-transfer and fell approximately 60 centimeters to the bathroom floor. She landed on her left arm. She immediately cried out in pain and was unable to move her arm. Her left forearm was visibly deformed. I did not attempt to move her and called 000 immediately. We've also added information for what led up to it, and then the immediate actions taken. So here it says, Sarah was transported by ambulance to North Valley Hospital Emergency Department. She was assessed and X-ray confirmed a fractured left radius. She was admitted for treatment. We can attach any attachments that we like, and we can also provide a signature and we can submit for review. So here is our freshly added incident right here. Go ahead and click. So this is the page that's produced by AI, and we've got that stated here. It says review pending for this page, and this means that this is an AI produced page and that the review is pending by the appropriate person. But let's have a look at this. So it's here telling us that this information, the AI generated information below, is sourced from the NDIS Quality and Safeguards Commission, Reportable Incidents, Detailed Guidance for Registered NDIS Providers, June 2019. So this is the document that the information that the AI has sourced is coming from. We can simply click this, and if we go back to the application, all the information that's produced by the AI has a page number attached to it. This makes it really easy to verify the information against the document. So let's see how the AI is using the information in this document and applying it to the specific incident that we just added. Here it's saying that this is a reportable incident, and it's saying that this incident falls under serious injury of a person with disability. It gives us a reasoning for why it has categorized this incident as such. It says that there are two requirements for an incident to be reportable, and both are satisfied here. So for the first one, it's saying that serious injury of a person with disability is a reportable incident under subsection 73Z4 of the NDIS Act. And it's given us a page number. So we go back to the document. We type in that page number 15. And we can see here that here indeed in the document, it says that subsection 73Z4 of the NDIS Act states that reportable incident means and serious injury of a person with disability is certainly part of that. We can jump back to the application. It goes on to say that document page 18 explicitly lists fractures as a serious injury, and then it relates it back to the incident saying Sarah sustained a confirmed fractured left radius. So if we then jump back to our document, put page number 18 there, and under serious injury of a person with disability, we can see that fractures is indeed included as a serious injury. We can jump back to our application, and it gives us a section on hospitalization. And it says, again, with a page number referencing that same document, saying that if a person with disability is hospitalized in relation to a serious injury, the incident should be classified as reportable. It then talks about our specific incident. Sarah was transported by ambulance and admitted to hospital with X-ray confirming the fractured left radius. We can again jump back to the document, and on page 18, if a person with disability is hospitalized in relation to a serious injury, the incident should be classified as reportable. So that's one of the requirements it's provided. one of the two requirements. So one of the requirements, it's indeed satisfied as it's got written right here. Now, looking at the second requirement that is needed for this to be a reportable incident, it says that the injury occurred during the direct delivery of a funded support task, which was the hoist transfer during Sarah's morning routine by a worker engaged by the registered NDIS provider. And it says that this is the clearest possible connection to service provision under the document's definition. Again, you can go and check these page numbers to verify this information, and you will find that this is also satisfied. So you can see how easily and quickly we now know that this is a reportable incident. Now let's look at timeframes that are applicable to this specific incident. As before, the information that is provided here has page numbers to back up any statements that are made here. It's clearly showing us that this is a 24-hour notification to the NDIS Commission. It's given us a deadline for when this notification is due. And if you click more information, it tells you that the notification must include the following information to the NDIS Commission. And it's telling us that this is all the information that is needed to be submitted. And for this incident, it's also telling us that a 5 business day follow-up notification is also required. And certain circumstances, a 60 business day final report might also be required. So here we've got the edit button and accept AI assessment buttons. So therefore, we have full control over editing, changing, modifying any of this information that has been provided to us. We've already seen this more information pop up. It tells us what we need to provide to the NDIS Commission. And now, if we click this Generate Report button, the AI has generated the 24-hour notification information for this incident. In the interest of time, I won't cover this notification line by line. But the one thing to point out is that here it clearly tells us that this is an AI draft pending review. And here it says that this is for review by the provider's relevant specified personnel before submission. So using these banners and tags, the system notifies us that this content is to be reviewed by the relevant personnel. And as before, we have the edit button here that keeps us totally in control, since we can change and edit as we wish. And once we're happy, we can accept the work the AI has done for us. What we have seen in this video is the incident details and the source document driving the categorization of the incident as reportable, the notification timeframes, and the draft notification, with everything editable so you remain in control. If you're curious about how AI could work for your business, feel free to reach out.